Hey everybody, this is Van Silk, not in my house with Van Silk, right here on rumble.com and youtube.com. Subscribe, hit the notification button. I've been kind of lazy the last couple days, but I'm back. Listen, I don't know what the hell ESPN is doing, but I know one thing. I think I'm going to stop watching ESPN and start supporting a lot of these athletes who have their own podcasts. All the stuff ESPN have been laying off, the people that knows the sport, today, they laid off Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, NBA legend from New York City. He's gone. I mean, damn, they only got rid of Jeff Van Gundy and everybody else. Now Mark Jackson. And guess who they want to replace him with? Doc Rivers. Are you kidding me? Doc Rivers. And Doris Burke. They elevating Doris Burke. I'm sorry, people. I'm not in my character tonight because this just makes me sick. And I wish all these players that have podcasts elevate their show because ESPN done lost their goddamn minds. According to the New York Post, Jackson joins Jeff Van Gundy being laid off by ESPN after the two have been Mike Breen, co-analysts on the NBA Finals. They're expected to be replaced by Doris Burke and Doc Rivers. In the wake of Van Gundy's layoff last month, ESPN sets its eyes on making Burke the first women TV analyst on the NBA Finals and hiring Rivers to join Hall of Fame play-by-play. I don't know why I said play-by-play Mike Breen. The deals are not finalized, but are quickly moving direction. ESPN was looking at keeping Jackson as part of the B team with Mark Jones. Wow, you'll go from the A team to the B team. However, the network executive really liked J.J. Redick and Richard Jefferson as game analysts and are keen on exciting them better games. That left Jackson the potential for the third team, even though ESPN doesn't make specific clarification. ESPN has also increasingly came to the realization that Jackson's effectiveness was tied to Van Gundy, who established himself as one of the best game analysts. Because him and Van Gundy had a great chemistry. Now you want to bring in Cornball, and I'm sorry, J.J. Redick and Richard Jefferson. That's where it was going. I'm sorry. Oh, I knew this is where it was going when I talked about it before. They said without Gundy, they didn't think Jackson would offer as much. He only had 2 years remaining on his contract. Jackson confirmed the news this morning. The former Knicks coach was a victim of ESPN talent layoff. While Van Gundy is one of the best game analysts in sports, top ESPN executives were very wary of his desire to coach again. He's not interested in coaching again. Y'all, that's just an excuse. That is just an excuse. Van Gundy was also critical of the NBA officiating, which the NBA has expressed disappointment with over the years and even this season, according to source. However, there is no evidence of that to be any reason why Van Gundy was gone. ESPN could have simply put Doris Burke in for Van Gundy. There was a strong feeling that the combination of Jackson and Burke would not have the same chemistry as Jackson and Van Gundy. Wow. This is sad, people. Sad day in sports. Mark Jackson can't even get a coaching job. great basketball knowledge. Him and Van Gundy, and they'll let go. For Doc Rivers, like, I thought Doc Rivers would just like retire, go somewhere. You'd have been on the Boston Celtics, Clippers, Philly. You can't win a team in the playoffs, and now they're going to give you a job that you really don't need. Doris Burke, I ain't feeling that. And this is what happened. Disney is in control. This your brother Van Silk, not in my house. Another day, another story.